Ready? Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is July 28th. It's 11/11. Make a wish, fellas.
Not a single one of my wishes from the clock being the same number has ever come true.
Well, are you shooting for the stars?
No, I think it's usually pretty.
Are these short-term
attainable
wishes or long-term wishes?
Well, it's a mix of both.
Like, are you being very specific? Being like, I want $20 in my hand right now.
No, honestly, in fact, I started even going the non-selfish route, which I learned from the movie with Brendan Fraser, where he's the devil, isn't it?
Yes.
That beautiful
Bewitched.
dark-haired. Is it? It's not Bewitched.
Or something.
It's like that, though.
The whale?
I'm sorry?
The whale?
The devil's in it. Just a fat devil.
Is that not Brendan Fraser?
It is.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch that?
I watched the first 5 minutes and couldn't keep watching
Yeah, I
it.
heard it
just
was pretty
rewatched
depressing.
It's awesome.
It's hilarious that he's in a fat suit. We have so many fat people.
Yeah, that's like when people, like when Cuba Gooding Jr. plays a special needs person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you have a fat person play a fat person in a movie, then it's cruel.
Yeah, true.
That's inappropriate.
true.
Yeah, people were making fun of him the entire movie. People were just crushing him. And
Yeah, that is true.
Mm.
And then he can just be like, well, I'm not actually fat, so
Yeah.
I'm actually fucking ripped.
Must be so nice.
What was that movie called?
So what were you wishing for? You're saying
Well,
you're wishing for stuff for other people? You're wishing for world peace, and that didn't come true, so you stopped believing in 11/11?
No, I mean, in that movie, I learned that the way he gets out of the clutches of the devil is by finally casting a wish that is selfless. He wishes something happy for someone else.
Right.
And then she has to release him. And so I started wishing for happiness for other people. In fact, one time I was in a car with a friend and I wished when it was 3:33 and I wished that he would live a happy life. And then we hit a truck and he died.
Yeah, well, I was going to say 333 is the devil's number.
And
It's
I was
not.
totally fine. That's wrong. It's 666.
Have you ever seen The Conjuring?
Yeah, of course.
333. There's no 666 on the clock, brother.
Yeah, but why does it have to be on the clock?
Because in The Conjuring, the clock stops at 3:33 in the
You're
morning.
citing one movie.
It's
So
like one of the best horror movies.
it really is.
Yeah.
Did you like any of the sequels or prequels?
I thought the second one was decent, the one in London.
Conjuring 2.
Yeah, I thought that one was scary. I don't
Is
think
that
I
the one that
saw-
opens with the house break-in?
I think so.
Where they just get stabbed immediately?
No, that's Annabelle. I think.
Annabelle.
I forgot about Annabelle. Annabelle I thought was great.
Annabelle scared the
fuck out of me.
shit out of
A lot
me.
of people think that movie sucks and they don't think it's scary at
That
all.
scene where she's in the basement of the church and gets into the elevator and hits the button and then
don't
the
know if I
doors
remember.
open, she's still in the basement.
Oh, I the only scene that I remember for that movie is when she's sitting in the living room and there's the swinging door, like they have like the door into the kitchen, and like someone goes through it, and then she sees like a little kid on the other side, like running towards her, and then the kid gets through, and it turns into like a fully grown lady.
Yeah,
and I remember watching that, and I went, ah! And I was watching it with my cousin, and I've like never screamed during that ever. It was that scared the fuck out of me.
I did that in Jaws with my parents. I was watching Jaws when I was younger, and
the scene with the
body
boat.
floats
Yeah.
out of in the scuba
That scene
diving
still scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
I always have to be like, I think it's coming up right now.
Yeah.
Hearing your own scream is scary in and of itself.
Oh, yeah.
You never know what it's going to sound like.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Have you guys ever heard yourself scream? I guess in that circumstance, but like as adults, have you ever do you know what it sounds like? A terrified scream would even sound like coming out of you?
Mine's a roar.
No.
Mine's more of a roar, and I'm thrilled by that. But it also is the sound I would make in enormous grief, I think.
What
It's
I mean,
a, "Ah! Ah!"
like,
That's what it is.
what scenario are you guys letting out these noises? Because I'm not really letting out a lot of like gasps for my life.
I was on a zip line a couple years ago. And I just tried to let one go just to be like, what would it
Yeah.
sound like if I like George of the Jungle screamed?
Yeah.
And it disappointed the hell out of me.
Yeah.
I had night terrors twice, and I can remember both of them, where I woke up screaming.
Really?
Yeah.
You could hear yourself in the night terrors?
I screamed for a while after I woke up because I didn't realize that I was awake.
Well, that's what happens, right? People wake up and they freak the fuck out.
Yeah, and luckily I was with my ex-wife at the time. She was able to like put a hand on me and be like, "Whoa, whoa,
Oh, shut the fuck up!
calm down! Like, what's going on? You're okay. This is real life."
Yeah.
It was a demon. I remember distinctly the image. I was being killed
Yeah.
by a demon. I remember it so vividly.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun.
And it was so bad that it woke me up, and I was screaming screaming.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't just a bad dream. I feel like night terrors like that, where multiple people have the same experience, that's not just a bad dream.
No.
That's some kind of unexplained psychological phenomenon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I've had many nightmares, but never. This was like tangible. I could feel the touch of the demon.
There has to be just something we don't know about that we haven't got to yet scientifically. And it could be real demons. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Angels and demons.
I really don't know.
I've been looking into dolphin birth recently.
Really?
Did you guys hear that dolphin birth has been outlawed? That you're not allowed to... women aren't allowed to give birth with dolphins, but women used to give birth with dolphins nearby, and that it would like... the babies would come out with like their eyes open with like a different level of psychological understanding.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Maybe they outlawed it because the dolphins know about the aliens at the bottom of the ocean. But it's just these unexplained phenomena like the sleep demon. You're skeptical about it? You seem skeptical.
I'm trying to unpack the things you just said.
Dolphin birth
is the belief that, you know what? It doesn't matter.
You can't even ask.
Here's my question. Is the belief that the presence of dolphins informs the newborn child in some way?
Yeah, that they have some kind of new spiritual understanding because they're born with the dolphin.
And yet then there are people that want to protect the dolphins. And why?
Well, or no, they don't want to protect the dolphins.
Why do people outlaw that, though?
Because they don't want us to know. They don't want us to know and gain the benefits of what the dolphin is giving to us.
Who doesn't want us to
The government.
Yeah, probably the CIA. The same people
Trump.
that swept the Epstein stuff under the rug.
All right. That makes sense. Okay. I can buy it.
I'm just scratching the surface of dolphin birth, but I think it's correlated to night terrors in the inverse. It's just the other end of the spectrum.
Did you have a dolphin birth? Imagine finding out you had a dolphin birth. Like now, like when you're 36, your mom calls you and she's like, "I got to tell you something, Francis."
It's been weighing on me.
When you were born, there was 17 dolphins circling us.
We spent your entire college fund. And if we're honest, the fact that you have not told us what's going on with the aliens means it was a gigantic waste of money.
This was a massive investment. And it is not.
Yeah, if you
out.
don't get the benefits of the dolphin birth after the dolphin birth. I mean, I saw this all on TikTok, but there's people in the TikTok comments that are like, "I had a dolphin birth." And I'm like, well, what are you doing on TikTok? Like, fucking solve world hunger, or like touch a fucking child with cancer on their forehead and cure them or something like that. Like, stop fucking being in the comments. Like, what were the benefits of the dolphin birth?
Yeah.
But people love to talk about the dolphin birth.
Well, speaking of fish.
Yeah, I went fishing. It was good. I'm fucking exhausted, but
from fishing so hard,
dude. Well, we hit it hard because we only had 3 days. And last year, I don't know how the fuck last year we did like 8 full days, like full like sleep, wake up, fish. After 2 days, I was like, dude, I'm gonna die. It was insane. Like it was. I mean. Everyone likes to make fun of my outfits while I'm fishing, but people don't understand. Like, you're in the sun for 10 hours at 10,000 feet elevation.
I mean, look, I don't want to. I'm not
frying yourself.
I'm not here to make fun of it. I just can't believe that you wear business casual attire.
But fish. It's not. That's the thing too. Everyone thinks it's an LL Bean fishing shirt.
You are wearing clothing that would
It's
like
UV protecting.
It's
fine
church
for
clothes.
church.
No, it's UV protecting, and they have pockets on the side. It's got a thing on the inside. It's got like, I don't know if you guys even have ever seen this on fishing shirts on the inside, like right here. There will be a little patch, and it'll be made out of the stuff to wipe down your sunglasses.
Unbelievable.
Give it a little rub.
You know, it's also there's another way to do that actually,
Yeah?
which is just to use your shirt.
Oh, that doesn't work. That's because you don't have good fish finders.
What's a fish finder?
Glasses.
Oh, got it. Got it.
Christ.
So shirts don't work for. I mean, I don't.
Forgot I was back in the big city for a second.
I don't
Couple
need
city boys.
I don't need fish finders. Do you know why? Because I was born with the dolphins.
Yeah, true.
I have a sense of where they
He
are.
licks his finger and puts it in the water, and the fish just rush to it.
That's exactly right.
He's just conducting.
And they all just float up upside down.
Just in the chumming the waters. Those are good. Those are good dolphins. That's good dolphin.
Is that what dolphins sound
That's really
like?
good dolphin right there. Damn.
Yeah, it was.
What can't he do?
We hit it hard. It was like mostly like wake up at 6 or 7 and then fish until like 9.
That's insane.
Yeah.
What are you snacking on? Are you having coffee? Are
Yeah,
you
we
having
would bring
waters?
food. Like we would bring out like some sandwiches and stuff.
Fish until 9 a.m.
9 p.m.
You'd fish from 6 a.m. till 9 p.m.
No, we'd wake up, we'd make breakfast, do some shit, probably get out on the water around like, it depended. It depends on the day, because one day we had to go back into town to get flies. So that day we didn't get out until like 11.
How far away was town?
But the fishing didn't really turn on until like noon anyway. Or like
How far
1.
away was town?
An hour.
Okay.
What town was it?
I'm not going to tell you.
No, you can now because you're not there
I'm not
anymore.
telling you. I'm
not
Now
telling
you
you.
can
Even
share.
There's no way I'm giving up the honey hole.
Do you know how badly? Actually, I'm not even going to tell you that. I'm going to save that.
But just know that it would cause a gold rush to that town if you said it on the podcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If you said word of what town it was.
Yeah, I'm not going to give up the honey hole. But it was great. It was a good time. I mean,
Just you, Bo Peters.
yeah, just me, Bo, and Peters.
What happened to Nate?
He had work and he doesn't really fish. So when we just went to Maine,
Who likes fishing the least of all them? Of all three of yous?
I don't know.
I'd say Peters.
I really don't know.
Someone
It's a
has
good
to like
question.
it the least. You know?
Peters had a rough third day, but I had a terrible day 1. Just a mess.
Couldn't catch nothing?
Couldn't catch a fucking thing. Losing flies left and right, snagged every cast.
Who had fought?
I almost broke down on day 1.
Who had fought?
We kept it pretty civil.
No, FOTT.
What?
FOTT?
Fish of the trip?
Oh, me.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That whale?
Yeah. Thing was a behemoth.
That's slob?
Dude, I wish I could just relive the eat, the take.
How big or how deep was the water where you caught that in?
Deep, probably like 10 plus feet,
Really?
which for like a river. I mean, it's
Oh,
we're
that's
fishing
deep.
small water, so
Mhm.
it was a really deep pool.
Because in the background of the picture, it looked pretty shallow. I was like, dude, catching a fish like that in a fucking
Yeah,
shallow.
it
would
was
be-
super shallow, and then it went into
Got it.
deep. That's where I was casting, and then it hit, and then you see the fish underwater, because I was fishing a streamer, which is like just like a bait fish, and you pull it in, and then it feels like you just hit like a log, and then you see it head shake under the water, and then I saw its whole body turn. And I was like, that's a 40-inch fish. I was freaking the fuck out. Dude, because the day before, it was not even close, but it looked so big
What was it,
underwater.
like 20 inches?
It was probably like 18. It looked like it was fucking a shark underwater, dude. Because like sometimes underwater it like magnifies things.
Of course, objects in mirror
Yeah.
aren't as close as they appear.
So
or
it looks
whatever.
fucking huge. But the day before, I caught a big one on a dry fly. And Bo fucked up the net job, and I lost it. And that was after like a long day.
Mm.
And we just sat in silence. And part of me, I confronted him about it later. Part of me was like, I think he might have done that on purpose.
He didn't want you to catch a fucking
Dude,
fatty?
I had a whale on, and he was ready to get netted. And I'm sitting there, I'm holding the rod up, and he's got the net, and I'm like, net it. And he's just standing there, and he's like, it's not ready. And I was like, what do you mean? And then again, it broke off.
Why wouldn't it have been ready?
Because like sometimes if they're not like tired out enough and you net them, they'll jet and they'll get off.
You got to let them run. If you try to net right as they're about to run, you make them run even harder.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they know.
Well, also because if someone comes up to them with a net, they get even more spooked and they fly away.
It's not ready. What the fuck is he talking about?
Well, fly fishing, like you kind of have to. It's a little bit. I don't really know how like morally good it is the way that you do it, because fly fishing, it's like you're fishing on a rod that is not heavy at all. Like compared to like a spin rod, it's a very light rod. You could snap the rod with no effort.
9 weight.
Yeah. And then the line that you're fishing, like we were fishing 5X, which is like, it's literally like you could just rip it. Like it's so, the line is so thin because the fish can see the line.
Yeah.
So when you're fly fishing, you hook the fish. And you can't, like, with a spin rod, you hook the fish, and then you really can just reel, like, just pull it in. If you do that on a fly rod, it would snap off immediately.
So why is it not ethical?
Because you got to tire out the fish. And then, like,
it's like beating up a deer before you shoot it.
Kind of, yeah. A little bit like that. And then if you're releasing them, so it's like you kind of got to keep them in the, like, you really got to keep trout, specifically, like, in the water. Like, they're really not even supposed to get out of the water. So, like, if you're going to do a picture, you kind of just, you lift them up and then you put them right back in.
Yeah.
Or else they'll die. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty funny because it's like if you go saltwater fishing, you catch a striped bass and, like, throw that thing on the rocks.
You bring it home.
Bounce right back.
Dress it up.
Yeah. You could literally bring a striper home and bring it back to the ocean and it would swim away fine 5 hours later.
You say that, and one time I caught an absolute gigantic striper.
Yeah.
And then we unhooked it and went to put it back, and it just flipped over onto its side.
Oh, no.
Swimming on its side because it was too big. We had to put it...
Sometimes when they're really deep and they come up, they die.
Well, either way, for whatever reason, probably from fighting so long. And what pissed me off was that we didn't get to keep any of the fish we caught because none of them were in the regulation. They were all too big, right?
Yeah.
And that one was just gonna die.
Yeah.
And we could see it. It's just stupidly on its side.
It's tough feeling.
And I'm like, well, we got to go get it.
And you still can't keep it.
He was like, you can't.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't believe what had happened if they boarded us.
You have to film it.
It's a devastating
I said,
feeling.
I'll eat it right here on the boat. I don't give a fuck.
It's a crushing feeling killing a fish and then having to release it. You're like, I'm the worst person in the planet.
Yeah. But then you think, okay, well, this is just going to go back into the ocean, you know?
Yeah.
This will be food.
This will be an easy snack for
Yeah,
a shark.
I was the Uber Eats delivery guy for a larger fish.
Did you see that video of that dude that was a shark? He caught a shark off the shore.
And it bit him.
I
saw that.
That looked like he got fucked up.
I know.
Because he like tried to play it cool and then he was like, I can't walk.
It's like when someone tears their Achilles and thinks they can walk off.
Thinks they can shoot a free throw afterwards.
Yeah.
That thing just came right back and just snatched him.
I didn't see what happened.
It was a small shark, but he was like releasing. It was probably like this big. And he was like, they were like dragging it back into the water, trying to get it into the waves.
Where'd they bite him?
I think it just got him on the foot.
Yeah,
because the second they turned it around to like send it, and then it turned back around and bit the dude. And then
he had to get a helicopter to take him out.
Low-key good for the shark though, just like get the lick back a little bit.
Definitely.
Like you're not going to just get dominated like that.
Catching sharks is insane.
Insane.
So many questions.
Yeah, I have a lot.
So many questions.
Should we ping pong back and forth?
Yeah, I guess the first question is, how was the tent? Did you get a bigger one?
Yeah, the camping this year was so much better.
Why?
Unbelievably better.
Why?
Bigger tent.
We did we stayed at a real campsite. Like a place where you have to like reserve the campsite online, and then you go and it's just you park your car and there's a place for you to, there's like a picnic table and a place for you to put the tent.
Was it ground you were on, or did they have platforms for it?
No, it was ground.
Okay, good.
But it was like last year we straight up just like went into the woods. It was like we just pulled over and we were like, this is like a good spot.
Which that is more badass.
It's more badass, but it's fucking cold and it's dark. Like it's kind of it's a lot more like draining. I feel like this was like we weren't with a lot of people, but there was like other people there, so it's like then you don't have to worry about animals at all, really, because it's like a bear's not going to pull up on like 45 cars or people, not cars. There was 6 cars, probably not 45 people, probably more like 20.
Did you get to know any of those people?
A couple of them. We had a really funny run-in on the second night. So we only ended up camping 2 nights. We were only there for 3 nights, though. But we had a really funny run-in. The second night, we fished like all day until we didn't get back to the camp until it was dark. And we pulled up to our campsite, and we had a bunch of stuff like on the picnic table and like under the picnic table, and our tent was still there. And we got back, and there was a massive like Ram truck parked in our spot, like backed up to our tent, and all of our shit on our picnic table was gone. So we were like, all right. We were like, I think someone took our spot and then robbed us. And so
left the car.
Yeah. And so we're driving around and we're like, you guys see anybody? You guys got any idea whose car this is? And everyone's like, no, I think it's been here since this morning. And they're like, but you guys, that's your guys' campsite, right? And we were like, damn right it is. That's our campsite. And we're sitting in the car, and Bo's like, are you guys ready to like fight? He was like, because these Wyoming people are crazy. He's like, we might have to, like, this might turn into a brawl.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, no, dude, there's no fucking way I'm going to fight. Like, you can do whatever you got to do. I'll back you up if I have to, but.
How are you going to back him up?
I had my blade on me.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Shank somebody?
Yeah. I had my blade on my hip. That's the best part about going to Wyoming. The best part about going to Wyoming is you keep the blade on the hip. It's awesome. It makes you feel like a man. Just walking around with, like, you're in a grocery store just with a blade on your hip. But it's like everyone else has like a gun on their hip. So it's like, you don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, of course.
But, so we're sitting there. We're like right outside the campsite. We're about to go get out of the car and go confront this dude. And this lady walking her dog starts like walking up the hill. And we're sitting there, and Bo's like, whose car is this? She's like, it's mine. He's like, it's my car. And we're like, well, this is our campsite. And she goes, well, you have to pay to stay here. And we were like, And then it turned out Bo booked the wrong dates.
No.
Yeah, it was all our fault.
No.
Yeah.
So wait, did she run the campsite?
She runs the campsite.
So she parked there as a message?
She parked there to be like, because she thought we were just showing up and not paying.
No, I know, but that's her way of dealing with that?
Yeah, because she was kind of far down. So if we just went back to our campsite, she would never saw us.
Oh, so she was hanging around to collect payment from you guys.
She was like assuming that we were going to come back because our tent was there. And then we came back. She probably saw our car and then just walked up.
And did you end up paying her?
Yeah, she was very friendly, but it was very funny. Like, our energy going into it was like, we're about to beat the fuck out of somebody.
This lady up.
Yeah. And then this lady shows up and we were like, get whoever's truck this is and get him to move it.
Was she...
It was like, I said when we were going through the process, I was like, I got a strong feeling that we're in the wrong here. I was like, this doesn't seem like something that just happens regularly.
Well, she couldn't just take your payment from the other days and like transfer it?
It was like because we changed the trip dates so many times. So like we had 1 day reserved instead of 3. But it wasn't a big deal. We just paid her.
How much was it per night?
It was like $20.
Yeah. You gave her cash?
Yeah.
That's good. And was she cute?
She was like 95.
Really?
So was she cute?
If that's what you're into, yeah.
$4.95? Like, did she look good for 95?
But
what happened to all your food that was out? Like, you said all the stuff on your picnic table.
Doesn't she know
she
that
brought
that's
it
what
all
attracts
down to her
bears?
campsite.
Really?
Yeah, we had to bring it all back up.
What was it?
Chairs, headlamps.
She threw it all in her pickup truck and was holding it hostage for $20.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just take your loss, lady. For $20, she was going to take all your shit.
Yeah.
Just take one chair that's worth $20.
Yeah, it was fucked. And then the second day, and then I was like giving Bo a hard time. I was like, of course you booked the wrong fucking day. He was like, well, it was really confusing. Like I thought if we had until this day, he thought that like checkout day meant you still have it that night.
Oh, God.
And I was like, no. I was like, it sounds like you guys have just never been
Stayed
to a
in
hotel. Yeah. So I'm giving them all this shit about that, right? I'm like, you guys have never been in a hotel. Like, how do you not know how to do this? And then the last night we stayed in like a lodge/hotel that was like right by where we were fishing. And I booked it that night. Booked the wrong dates.
Did you make the same
I made the
mistake?
exact same mistake.
No way.
And dude, so we check in. We're like, because we went and ate dinner there, and we were all so tired. And I was like, I'm just gonna get us a room. I was like, I can't camp tonight. And so we.
You were planning when you went to dinner. You guys were planning to camp again that night.
I had already made up my mind hours prior. I just hadn't let the fellas know
because they don't. Then they'd fight you on it.
No, they wouldn't care. They were definitely down to not camp because everyone wanted to shower before we flew home.
Yeah, smart.
What'd you guys get at dinner? What was it? I feel like a lodge like that probably had some nice trout or maybe a
That's
meatloaf.
what you would think. That's what you would think.
Venison?
Went with the burger, easily the worst cheeseburger I've ever had.
And that's almost impossible.
Dude, you always think, like, I always think that those, like, you're, like, that happened last year, too, when it's, like, you're post-fishing, and you're like, let's check out this little mom-and-pop shop. This is going to be, I mean, this might be the best. This might be, like, a hidden gem of the West.
Yeah.
And then you go in, and you're like, this fucking sucks.
They haven't replenished their inventory from their freezer room in 17 years. Dude,
I was literally like, we no one said anything, and then the second we left, we were all like, that burger fucking sucked.
Everybody got burgers. And they all sucked.
Yeah.
Oh no.
damn. So then, how many rooms did you get?
So I got one room with 2 beds, and I get my own bed, of course. And but so I go to check in at the front desk.
Did they split the other bed?
Yeah. So I go to check
They
in.
didn't get a cot.
A cot?
Yeah,
No.
a rollaway.
No. This is a tiny hotel.
Head to toe,
What?
No.
cuddled up, dick to butt.
Comfortable with our sexuality,
How
brother.
big were the beds? Were they queens or were they doubles?
Queens.
Wow, those big boys in a queen.
22 Jump Street was on.
That's fun.
Surprisingly good movie.
It's pretty.
Really?
I
good.
don't remember that movie being that funny. It might be
22?
funnier than the first one.
It's funny.
22's that good?
22 is
good.
decent.
When
Ice
they're
Cube
when they're
in it is
tripping on
hilarious.
the when they're tripping on the. Oh, it's the one in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the college one.
I gotta catch
It's pretty
22.
funny. Yeah,
It's decent. The 23 is maybe one of the worst movies ever.
They
I
went to.
didn't see
They made a threequel.
I think, right?
Oh my
I didn't
god!
see it that one.
Did they?
I don't.
Or
think
maybe
they
that was
did.
just a running joke.
23 Jump Street.
I think they did. I could be
Man,
wrong.
to be a fly on the fucking wall. I'm curious what kind of sandwiches they were making during the day. Who was making them? Was it turkey sandwiches, salami sandwiches? Because those probably hit so hard.
Yeah.
In the middle of the day, you finally are like, fuck it, I was waiting until 11:30. I'll have my sandwich at 11.
Soft sandwich bread, a little
Yeah.
mayo.
There
little
is no
turkey.
23 Jump Street.
There is?
There isn't.
No.
So that's why it's the worst movie of all time.
Right.
Because it doesn't
'Cause it
exist.
doesn't exist.
0 out of 100. So tell us about the
So
sandwich.
bad they removed every copy in circulation. Sandwiches.
Yeah, we need to know about this. What kind of sandwiches were you guys making?
Just
How
like
hard did they
turkey
hit?
and cheese.
Did they hit?
No, they were awful.
Mayo?
What?
I'll tell you what really hit was the second night we bought a shit ton of hot dogs and sausages, and we were like, we got to eat them all tonight because this is our last night that we're gonna camp,
Yeah.
and we ate them all, and it was, I mean,
Glorious.
I think I had like 3 hot dogs, 2. What are those like? What are like the white hot dogs?
Kielbasa's?
No,
Polish sausage?
something like that. I don't know. Brat.
Bratwurst?
Brat, yeah. I had 2 brats. Those are
That's-
solid.
those
And
are-
then I had
that's
an
so good.
Italian.
So six sausages?
It was
Wow.
around 5 or 6 per man.
Oh my god.
That's
But you hadn't
incredible.
eaten all day, so it's like you take that down in like 30 seconds.
Did you guys roast them over a fire or did you put them on a grill?
The dogs we did over charcoal.
Over
nice.
a
They had like
charcoal
a charcoal
grill?
grill.
Oh, not over the open flame of the fire.
But it wasn't like an actual, it was just a platform to put charcoal on.
But
like, it
again,
wasn't.
you didn't have them over a fire, like a nice fire that you had going.
We had a fire going, but we didn't cook them with that.
It would have been nice to just put a stick through the center of a dog.
Yeah, like
and
a
just
marshmallow.
Yeah, that's what you think.
Like
And then it's
s'mores.
like, then you have stick in your dog.
Who doesn't like a
bark
nice
in your
crunch?
dog.
That's literally what a corn dog is. They put a stick in the dog.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
put dog in the stick.
The dog in the stick.
Um,
It sounds so nice.
It was a
Yeah.
good time. It was fun. It was.
Are you guys sitting during the day? Like when you're at the river for 14 hours, 7 to 9? Or did you like sit down? Did you bring chairs? Like, or do you just stood for 14 hours and
The
then just
first day, what we did was we got to the river and then we fished for like probably like 4 hours, and then we went back to the car and had lunch, and then went and fished another location.
You guys ate in the car?
No, we ate like outside.
Okay.
And then the second day we were getting just fucked. Every place we went to was either filled up with people or the water was super low. So we didn't get to like a good spot until late, and then we had lunch then when we got there, so we wouldn't have to come back, and then we went out for the rest of the night. And then the last day when we had to go into town, we went in, and then we came back and we brought lunch. So the last day was like literally the walk back to the car from where we ended fishing was like an hour. Like we covered like 10 miles of river.
You're just dead.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Bo actually had to run back to the car because we were going to be late to get to the place for dinner.
So he could get the car, so he could get
the
shitty
car.
burgers?
Yeah.
Damn.
And he ran like uphill at like 10,000 feet. And then he showed up to the car and there was not a single drop of sweat on him. And it was like he ran for like 15 minutes flying through the woods.
You're saying he ran ahead, got the car, and then brought it to you guys?
Yeah.
And when he got to you, he was not sweating.
There was zero out of breath.
Was he running in boots?
In full fishing gear?
Oh, I love him.
What a stud. He was the one who was doing push-ups at the airport, right?
Yeah, he was doing push-ups at the airport.
You sent me the picture of that, and I thought, this guy is my brother.
It was so funny.
Yes, he might be more you than you.
Dude, he's met
what
up.
I aspire to be.
Well, because the first night was just nothing but disaster. I don't even know if I told you guys about that, how we didn't get in. Like, everything was delayed. Also, have you guys ever been on a CRJ 200?
Yes.
They should be illegal. I mean, what the fuck is that?
I gotta look up.
That's the smallest fucking plane I've ever seen.
I took one of those in Idaho once,
Dude.
and every member of my family threw up in the plane.
Dude, we had to take it twice.
We threw up so much that my sister, by the time she started throwing up, there were no more barf bags left.
Yeah.
And she just threw up into her shirt.
That's insane.
The way I used to pick up tennis balls
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Oh,
tennis
it doesn't
clinic.
look that bad.
It's like the Delta Connections flights? Like if you fly from here to Boston?
Yeah.
That's a CRJ 900. And this is probably a quarter of the size.
Yeah.
It's, dude, like even just how low it is to the you see the people putting the bags in, they're above the wings. Like their heads are like 5 feet above the wing.
Yeah.
You feel every single bump.
Every bump.
That is the worst feeling. I mean, I feel like I've been on shittier planes than that.
Well,
though.
you definitely have. I mean, when you went to the Bahamas.
Yeah, like there's like going to flying.
But this
to,
is
like,
also, you got to
in
think.
Africa, like the tiny ass planes in Africa, the fucking
Yeah.
tiny ass planes in
Something to also
to Little
consider,
St.
though,
James.
is you're flying through the mountains.
Oh, the turbulence is crazy.
The turbulence is like, dude, the landing.
Were you scared?
Yeah.
Did you let the boys know how terrified you were?
Nah.
You gotta seem
Just
tough
kept
for
the
the boys.
headphones in.
Did you hear about that?
The
There's
terrorist
always
attack.
like a plane that crashes in the mountains, and then there's like
There was like an American Airlines crash the other day, wasn't there?
There was the one of I think it was like out of Vancouver or something like that, where there was like a girls' soccer team traveling, and they crashed.
Yeah,
They landed in the woods and they had to eat each other.
You heard about that?
it was all over the news. They made that documentary on it.
Fuck, man. What
Did
a
you guys
story.
ever watch? Are you referencing Yellowjackets?
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of Yellowjackets.
Did you actually watch that show?
I tried. I couldn't.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
watched
say,
the
I
first
was like, I don't
season.
even know how you know
I
that.
watched like 2 or 3 episodes, and then I was like,
I've
this
never
is
seen a
so
show that gets
fucking
worse
dumb.
every minute.
Dude, it is
Every
insane.
minute of
Decaying.
the show.
The show
is
decayed.
insane.
I've never
From
seen
the
something
first
like that.
shot of the show on, it gets worse.
It's such a good premise, and then it just turned into fucking. I don't know. Just
I
fell
watched
apart.
the first 2 seasons, and I was like, by the end of the second one, I was like, this is pretty dumb.
I can't
And
believe you made it through second season.
Dude, the third season came out. I watched maybe 5 minutes of the first episode. They just added girls to the woods that weren't there.
No.
yeah. Like out of nowhere, there's just a whole new cast of girls that appeared from the woods.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And then there's like the girl who's like the main woman is like she's like a big girl, but she's like having an affair with like a super hot dude.
Oh yeah.
It's like no, fucking match these people.
It's also
doesn't make any sense.
by a year into them being in the woods, there should not be any big girls left in that group.
Right, the fact that they have persistent big girls.
Well, they're just all on the most incredibly disciplined keto diet, and
remember when they find the airplane and they're like, "We're gonna fly it."
Yeah,
you're 10. You're 10 years
remember
old.
Remember when the girl destroys the black box?
Vaguely.
yeah, I do. That's really early. Yeah.
Why did she do that again?
Because she wants to like hang out with her friends.
Oh yeah.
Your entire game plan for soccer was boot it. How are you guys going to rewire a broken airplane?
It's so funny. That show sucked so much ass.
Yeah, and yet,
so bad.
Harry watched 2 seasons and then started the 3rd.
I watched 2 seasons of Sinners, and I think that was the Sinner.
That wasn't the first season of The Sinner. Wasn't the worst
Dude,
show.
that show was unbelievably bad.
What do you mean? I actually didn't think that
weird
was terrible.
subplot where like the head detective likes to have his like nails
Have a
stepped
woman
on with
step on his
stilettos.
testicles.
Yeah.
I don't really know why they did that, but you know, the twist was solid.
Every like detective show has to have some insane like sexual deviant head character who like it just doesn't make sense in the script at all.
It can't be that hard to write those shows.
Dude, the Looming Tower, he has like 3 wives.
But that's true. That was true.
But they never talk about it.
In the book, that's true. He had multiple families. That FBI agent.
Yeah, but they barely speak of like it's just like
he goes
every,
and delivers
end,
flowers to the woman and stuff like that.
Yeah, but that's it. Like they'll show.
But now you're
him-
complaining that they're not covering that weird part of his life more.
No, I'm saying just cut out the whole thing. It was so irrelevant to the story.
Just give us a good story and then let everybody watch porn on the side.
Yeah, exactly.
Like don't shoehorn
Yeah, put up
in.
like maybe do like a side box like
In
a
the
picture in picture.
picture of like
Yeah.
Am I wrong in thinking that in the book it was relevant to the story because he was discredited as an agent, and he was one of the few people that was early to the threat that was coming from?
Oh, I don't know.
And that like had he had more credibility, that maybe they would have listened to him and like put more of an eye on bin Laden. And
Yeah, I could see that. I mean,
it
that
was
would make
that, and then
sense.
he left the briefcase with all the top secret
Yeah,
documents
that
on the
was
train,
bad.
right?
Yeah.
Do you boys think that bin Laden was a freak between the sheets?
No.
No chance. I think he almost certainly was.
Have you guys seen this dude? Have you talked about this, Ron? I think you might have brought up the dude that's biking to Japan.
I talked about the guy Omar Nock, the guy who's like Egypt to Japan without flying.
Do you see Jimmy Graham is rowing to fucking the North Pole
I saw
or
that.
something?
That's fucking insane.
No, I don't
He's
know.
hand delivering children's notes to Santa.
Dude, this dude that's biking to Japan from wherever the fuck is it's insane. She's driving through Afghanistan right now.
Oh, was that the guy who was in Iran or something like that when we were like bombing Iran? That's a different guy.
This dude was in Afghanistan yesterday, and the videos that he's posting are insane. Like him biking on the street and like 9 mopeds, like literally like here, just yelling at him, videotaping him, and he turns and he's like, vibes are not good right now. Because like I think he's doing it to show like I think he's trying to show like people are
peaceful,
friendly,
there's
people are nice.
humanity.
And then he was like started off that one. It's really like it's actually very interesting to watch. But like
Well, Julio went to Afghanistan
Yeah.
for a similar premise,
Yeah.
and then was basically held captive by the
Yeah.
Taliban
Yeah.
for a night and came away with a very similar feeling.
yeah, that's pretty much like he at the beginning of the video he's like he's telling people he's American, and then at the end he's like I'm keeping where I'm from pretty close to the chest right
Canadian.
now.
I'm Canadian.
I don't know why you wouldn't just lead with immediately. I was like, why didn't just lead
Say
with
you're
Canadian?
Yeah,
But they check like, dude, the Taliban checks your passport.
yeah.
Well, get the fucking Canadian passport, dude. Get the Epstein fake passport.
I mean, that's ballsy. Is it ballsy or is it dumb?
Dumb. It's dumb as hell.
Yeah.
like trying to show the humanity of someone or something that you haven't confirmed the humanity of is weird. Like you should know that you're gonna like have safe passage. Just being like, no, like, yeah, it's a weirdly like.
Well, it's like a weird assumption that like I feel like because the Israel-Palestine stuff, like people are like the people that are like pro-Palestine, which I think is most people, is like the Hamas, but it's like Hamas is still not good. So it's like I think people are like, well, who knows if the Taliban's bad, right? Like
I don't know. It's funny.
It could be America. It could be the
government.
government.
To Roan's point of like, if I were to ever do like these people aren't as bad as you think, I would do it with like the Danish.
Yeah.
I mean, here I am in Copenhagen. You know, a lot of people think that the Danes are kind of frosty, a little standoffish. But from what I've found, as long as you crack through that icy exterior, they're quite convivial.
Yeah.
Damn, convivial is so good.
I've got pickup soccer later. That we're going to eat sardines.
Guys, can we talk about Sony Pictures Classics proudly presenting Oh Hi, the new comedy directed by Sophie Brooks and starring Molly Gordon as Iris and Logan Lerman as Isaac, about their first romantic weekend getaway as a couple that goes awry. They have my attention now. Convinced she's met her perfect guy, Iris goes to an increasingly ridiculous and irrational length to prove to Isaac that they are meant to be together, including chaining him to the bed. Oh my fuck. This is also a dark romantic comedy that takes the highs and lows of modern dating and the ways it makes us all a little crazy. Oh Hi is played to laughs and sold out crowds at Sundance and Tribeca festivals. Hollywood Reporter raised that Oh Hi contains one of the best comedy sex scenes to grace the big scene in some time, and Fandom Wire calls Oh Hi an absolute riot. It keeps the laughs running throughout. Oh Hi, playing in theaters nationwide. Get your tickets at ohhimovie.com. That's OHHI movie.com for more info. A lot of people aren't aware how much they spend each month. Do you know how many subscriptions you pay for? What about how much you spend on takeout or delivery? It's probably more than you think. But there's an app designed to help you manage your money better, Rocket Money. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money shows all your expenses in one place, including subscriptions you forgot about. If you see a subscription you no longer want, Rocket Money will help you cancel it. Rocket Money's 5 million members have saved a total of $500 million in canceled subscriptions.
Dear God.
With members saving an average of $740 when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions and reach your financial goals with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/boy today. That's rocketmoney.com/boy. rocketmoney.com/boy.
Alrighty, let's talk about Tempo meals. When you think about fast food, you probably think unhealthy. Thawed out patties dripping with grease. But when you're on a tight schedule and need to save time, you might not have any other option. If this sounds familiar, you need to check out Tempo. Tempo is a weekly delivery service that delivers chef-crafted meals from a dietitian-approved menu fresh to your door. Tempo serves up fast, feel-good, single-serving meals that are crafted to cook in just 3 minutes, so you can eat without sacrificing taste or convenience. For a limited time, Tempo is offering my listeners 60% off your first box. Go to tempomeals.com/boydad. We like Tempo. We love Tempo.
We're obsessed with Tempo.
We use Tempo. That's tempomeals.com/boydad for 60% off your first box. Tempomeals.com/BOYDAD. Rules and restrictions may apply when you go and get your meals.
From Tempo. Shout out Tempo. Hey, can we talk about game time? There's nothing like getting out to the ball game.
No, there is not, especially last minute. Lucky for me, I always use Game Time, the official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports.
The best.
Game Time makes getting tickets easier, faster than ever. Prices on the app actually go down the closer it gets to showtime.
Showtime Ohtani.
Showtime Ohtani. What have you been looking at for tickets?
I'm looking right now. I'm on Grand Rapids.
Oh.
West Michigan Whitecaps. Tickets are $23.
That's a
You could see
steal.
the Great Lakes Loons for $12. Imagine being out at a Loons game. $12.
That's a steal to hit a Loons game. What are you waiting for? I'm going to go buy those Loons tickets now with Game Time.
You're the real loon if you don't use Game Time.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply again. Create an account and redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off. Download the Game Time app today. What time is it? Game Time. Good shit.
Like my boy used to, or a student I met in Ethiopia, a friend of a friend, was like, his dream was to make the trek from Ethiopia down the east coast of Africa to South Africa. But he says it's like the most dangerous trek that you can make, regardless of who you are, where you're from. You go through so many like dissident factions, small governments, rebel groups that no matter, you're going to hit static no matter what.
Yeah.
Like you're going to get killed no matter who you are.
If he's on the coast, right? Is that what he said he was going to do?
Yeah, he wants
Then he'd be going through like northern Mozambique, which is really bad.
This guy's going through Russia, and
I would take my chances, even as an American in Russia right now, over that trip that Roan is talking about.
Yeah, that shit is insane. Like a lion shouldn't do that trip.
Yeah. What's the worst that can happen in Russia? Look at what happened to Brittany Griner. They put her in a cell that like her head, she looked like a giraffe poking her head out of the top. I used to do a joke about that, by the way.
That's hilarious.
the
Brittany Griner does everything she can to present as a dude.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fucked up to say? I feel like she like very consciously wants to be like, no, like I don't have titties and my voice is super deep. And so it's like if you're Russian, you're like, yeah, she's like bigger than all of us. Like this is a threat.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Lock her up.
I mean, getting locked up in a foreign country, regardless of the country, would be terrible.
Yeah.
And this dude's going to get locked up either in Afghanistan or Russia.
I'd rather, I guess, get Russia.
So Afghanistan is completely run by the Taliban right now.
Correct.
It's crazy.
That's their government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we pulled out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that was kind of the case before we went in, too.
Yeah.
The Taliban.
Yeah. In the 90s.
The name just sounds like we just have this automatic correlation with the name Taliban. That's like the spooky thing. As opposed to the word cinnamon bun, which has a lovely correlation. You think of cinnamon bun, it's like one of the most beautiful words in the English language.
What did the Taliban do? What attacks did they do? They didn't do nothing. Al-Qaeda was 9/11, right?
They're not a terrorist group in theory, right?
Oh, okay.
They're an Islamic police force. And they were formed really when the Soviet Union invaded Afghanistan in the late 80s, I'm pretty sure.
And who armed them?
We did.
Oh, fuck.
Exactly.
We armed everybody.
We gave them the weapons. There's a great movie about it, about that senator. What was his name? What's the name of that? Tom Hanks plays him. It's a good movie.
Rand Paul?
Philip Seymour Hoffman's in it. Joe something. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Joe Scarborough? Who's the old one?
Joe's just the movie with Tom Hanks about the U.S. congressman or senator who deals with the Soviet Union. Charlie Wilson's War.
Charlie Wilson.
It's a good movie, actually.
Never even heard of it.
You should watch that.
I'll have to check it out.
And then it was through the Afghani freedom fighters resisting the Soviet Union that they basically formed a militant group that became the Taliban.
What they need is they need to get a consulting firm like Accenture in there to give them an image revamp. And I think even if they just change the colors of their flag, it would do wonders for them. I think their flag is just so ominous looking. It's just a black flag with a little cursive white writing.
I thought that was ISIS.
No, that's ISIS, yeah.
Oh, that's ISIS?
Yeah.
So what's the Taliban flag?
ISIS went with the Arabic equivalent of the skull and crossbones.
Yeah.
Which to me is pretty spooky.
Yeah.
It's like, the NWA. Yeah, they came out.
That's
they
the
came
Taliban
out with
flag.
Hollywood
that's cute.
Hogan.
Oh yeah. That could be like on a Supreme shirt.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Just a box logo.
Imagine just wearing the Taliban flag on
Yeah,
a
but
shirt.
if you wear the logo upside down, it means you're not for it, but you do think it's cool. You appreciate the street art element of it.
It's actually sick.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe they already had Accenture come through.
Do you guys remember during that time when there were like, it seemed like every 6 months there was a story of like some 19-year-old British girl who had like fallen in love with some ISIS guy and
She's always
went
from
over
Minnesota.
there. Yeah, and like went over there because she was like, well, I kind of get their side too. And then like 3 months later, it's like, oh my God, what have I done? We need to get, there's a GoFundMe to get her back. and then half the country would be like, we don't want her back. It's like, dude, she's 19.
I remember that.
You haven't fallen for a terrorist recruitment video on YouTube before? Come on, man.
I clicked on the Google, I searched it, and then I clicked on shopping to see if you could buy a Taliban flag, and there's just nothing there.
I'm not surprised by that.
They wiped it. You can't even buy a Taliban
Yeah,
flag.
It might have to be like a
Your
custom
phone
print.
is now a listening device. For,
Absolutely. You definitely just made a list.
Way
It's
to
just
go.
a fucking nice riff, bro. We're just riffing.
Just in case the audio cuts out on our fucking recording, we now have your phone to carry us the rest of the episode.
Someone's giggling with the NSA right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Julio can break bread with them, I can't fucking just wave the flag.
I was.
Dude, have
thinking
you ever
about-
heard his full story of that night?
No.
I think I watched the video. Or
We
maybe
did
you
it on
talked
our
to him
on
the
Oops
pod.
Pod
Maybe that's what it was.
when he came back. I mean, it's one of those things where I'm like, I can't believe you lived through that experience and kept your composure.
Were they like friendly to him?
It's like a forced friendliness.
Yeah,
like
like
you
shaking hands.
You need to accept and be friendly to us because we are all going to play nice around this pretend thing that we're not that bad.
Yeah.
And we don't hate America or whatever.
Yeah.
But he said he entered into this. He was pulled over driving way up north.
Yeah.
And they forced them to turn around and come
They have
back to their
checkpoints
commander's house,
Yeah.
which was like hours back in the other direction. And they brought him in, and he came into the house, and they like went into one room, and then they went and sat in another room or something. And he said in that second room, he said there were more weapons than he'd ever seen, like big
Holy
guns,
fuck.
RPGs,
Yeah, I'm sure.
like
AK-47s.
Gatling guns, like all kinds of crazy
Yeah.
shit. And
I also think that they have different relationships with weapons, though. Like, you can get, like, weapons at, like, the bazaar next to, like, raw meat and, like, fabrics and shit.
well, a lot of the weapons when the Soviet Union collapsed ended up filtering through. You could buy AKs from like
That's why
warehouses.
AK-47s.
Yeah, that movie Lord of War really does a good
War
job.
Dogs.
Oh, it's that one too. Lord of War is really good too.
That's
though.
the Victor Boot movie?
It's the Nicolas Cage. Have you guys seen Lord of War?
No.
It's unbelievable.
Isn't the
you
Russian
keep
guy
naming
Victor
these
Boot,
movies
though?
that I'm like, I
That's
feel
the
like
guy
I
we traded for Brittany Griner.
Is that right?
Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, the Lord of War.
Yeah, Victor Boot.
Yeah, that is who we traded for Brittany Griner.
Oh, the guy who's the warlord. Yeah.
Yes.
No,
Right.
but I think that was his nickname, was the Lord of War.
I think so. He
Or
was
maybe like the Lord
baddest
of
dude
Death
all
or
time.
something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Merchant of Death.
Well, that's from Iron
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah, so he got brought into the other room. They have a bunch of weapons.
And
in
they
there,
just had like a sit down and talk, and then I think as
What was
they're
the
on their
talk?
way out, I don't
Do
know,
they
asked-
speak English?
I think they had a translator.
What's your job? Like, stand up.
Yeah.
Tell us
Yeah.
a joke.
Yeah. And then on their way out, they had searched through his stuff,
Mhm.
and he had a bag in which was an envelope that had, I think, $10,000 of cash. And they pulled it out, and they were like, "Hey, we have an issue." And one of them, I think I don't want to butcher the story, but one of them hinted to Julio that they expected a gift, but
Yeah.
they couldn't ask for it because I think it's against Islamic law, or like it has to be a donation from
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
And he's like, "Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to give him the whole envelope." And I think that they like pulled out one $100 bill, and we're like, "Okay, go on your way.
Damn.
And he was like, holy shit, that's all? Something like that.
I would have been like, I would have been like, I brought the envelope for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad you found it.
Yeah.
It's a gift. It's been tucked away.
Yeah.
What money? Oh, I watched.
I would just bring that envelope in with I'd write on Sharpie for the
Yeah,
Taliban.
do the ISIS logo.
Dude, I did the best I could freehand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of movies over the last 3 or 4 nights.
Yeah.
I don't know where. I just got onto a movie kick.
I
and-
watched Hurt Locker
Do you mind?
on the plane.
I'm gonna do my movies
Well,
first.
while we're on the topic of war, I just gotta let that go.
That's fine.
It's
What
a
do you think?
phenomenal movie.
It is good.
One of the best.
I find it dissatisfying.
Oh, I love it.
But I think that's probably
It
intentional.
is the point. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
The ending when he's back out there, chills.
the best scene in that movie though is
when the guy is fucking his, or they put the movie in, and the guy's like,
No, that's Jarhead.
Jarhead.
That's a fucking banger. I think Jarhead's better than Hurt Locker.
The best scene in Hurt Locker is when they're getting attacked by the sniper,
Yeah.
and he has to like teach the other guy how to snipe.
Yeah.
The guy who's not the sniper, he gives him the gun. How you just watched this?
Well, because I think you might have that mixed up.
Is this a different movie?
No, he does know how to snipe, though.
Wait, he doesn't.
Yeah, he does. The
'Cause
black dude?
I thought the black dude was spotting for him.
No, he's spotting.
Jeremy Renner is spotting
Jeremy
for
Renner
the
is
black
spotting.
dude, but I don't think the black guy is
The black
a
guy is a
sniper.
massively famous actor, too. So
Yeah, it's the guy from Arcane. He's the angel guy from Iron Man.
instead of referring it to Jeremy and the black guy, we might want to
well, you don't know who he is either.
pull up his name.
Well, we
Anthony
weren't in
Mackie.
trouble until
it's Anthony Mackie.
Oh my god!
we weren't in trouble until I said Jeremy Renner. If we had left all the actors
Yeah,
nameless, then
yeah.
it would have been fine.
Jeremy
Then it's
Renner
like,
and
oh,
the black dude.
you know the other rest of the cast.
And it's Anthony Mackie. It's like so
Yeah, he's
famous.
a
Yeah.
multi-billionaire.
He
All right.
knows how to snipe. It's the.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
But
because he immediately goes for the sniper.
for some reason, I thought he wasn't trained, and they were like, "You're the best bet we have here."
I think that scene is so huge because that's the scene where Jeremy is like he brings the squad together. Like he becomes the leader,
Well, okay,
and like everyone's dying around them, and he's like completely
Right.
composed.
right.
Such a banger.
Okay, can I tell you a couple good movies? These
Sure.
are really good recs. And by the way, I've already named a couple that you need to see because I
Yeah.
know you haven't seen them. Okay, so with Jeff D. Lowe's help, by the way, honestly, one of our best resources at Barstool.
Oh, I use that app all the time.
It's not just the app. Go check out the app or the
website.
the website. Lights, Camera, Barstool movie database.
It's like a movie generator.
It's really, really
Yeah.
good. And my favorite part is like if you like this movie, you might like these ones. These are similar movies. But I checked that first, and then I said it, and then I just text Jeff and I say, I need a good action movie. I really
Yeah.
want to watch a good action movie. And he goes, dude, Rebel Ridge.
Oh yeah, Rebel Ridge fucking rules.
Did you see Rebel Ridge?
Dude, that movie was when he's biking next to the bus.
Okay, that scene sucked.
That scene was awesome.
No,
What are
that
you
scene
talking about?
was the corniest scene
when
of
he's
the
biking
whole
next
movie.
to the bus.
I
dude.
almost turned it off after that scene, and I'm very glad I
No,
stuck with
That's
it.
crazy. I
What are
was
you
so
talking
hyped
about?
up.
Nobody can bike by a bus.
He can.
He's
Rebel
on a
Ridge
fucking
can.
mountain bike. He's not even on a road
Rebel
bike.
Ridge can.
No way,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Is there a
And
black
also-
guy in the movie?
All the inmates are pounding on the glass.
Yeah, and yet there's a fucking state Department of Corrections facility bus driver who knows he's there, and he's like, I should probably go
know.
faster. He could easily accelerate a
I don't think you can out
a guy on a bike.
I don't think you can out.
So what's the movie about? A guy
Rebel
who has
Ridge.
an envelope of $10,000 that he
Yeah.
needs to bring somewhere, and then
Exactly.
the local government takes out a single $100 bill.
It's actually
Amazing.
30,000, and they take the whole thing because they're racist.
Dang.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
It's really, really good.
Really?
It's really.
I don't know if I
good.
would say it's really, really good. It's very
Dude,
fun.
I
and
kept
entertaining.
waiting for it to be dumb, especially after that really corny bus scene.
The bus scene is the best. I can't believe you didn't like it.
I kept waiting for it to be dumb, but it never got dumb, and the writing was solid. It was tight.
Yeah, it's a banger.
Really
the ending
good.
is great.
Great ending. So I liked Rebel Ridge, and then I watched a movie called Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Not many people have seen this movie.
What is it about?
Sovereign is about a father and a son who basically the dad believes that the government is a bad actor, an opposing force, and that it's our job here in America to sort of take back our rights and all this. And he has a completely stupid reading or interpretation of like the Constitution.
Yeah.
But he thinks he's smart. So he thinks that like he doesn't have to pay his mortgage to the bank because the bank, he never
It's about sovereign citizens? Is that what it's about? Like people who claim sovereign citizenship?
Yes.
That's amazing. I love watching videos about them.
Yeah.
Isn't that like LDS?
No, it's like
Mormons?
people who are like get pulled over and they're like, I'm a traveler. Like,
that's exactly what he says.
yeah.
He calls himself a traveler.
Yeah. That's like a way of like life. It's like people who think they have like a loophole in the Constitution.
Well,
It's
the
like you can't
people
impede my will to travel.
He thinks he's. By the way, I'm pretty confident that this movie is based on a true story. And
Have you guys ever seen the Under the Banner of Heaven?
No.
Jack Krakauer?
John Krakauer.
John Krakauer? Or read the book?
It's about the Mormons,
It's
right?
about the Mormons. I'm pretty sure they do that in that too. Like they're like, we don't pay taxes.
I mean, it makes sense because they're a church.
But no, like they have to.
It's Nick
Like
Offerman.
they get fucked.
Nick Offerman is the actor in the movie.
Sovereign?
In Sovereign. And he's with his son.
Yeah.
And his son is trying to kind of, I don't know, figure out if he should distance himself from his father's crazy viewpoints and like re-engage and get into public school and all that, or just like keep traveling around with him and buy in. And I'll leave it there, but
Cops hate fucking dudes like this. They're like, I'll watch the videos of them. And they're like, yeah, we got a sovereign citizen. They're like so over it
Dude,
because these dudes are so hard to deal with from a police point of view.
they are anti-cop. And I would say, just like in Rebel Ridge, this is a movie where it is these two guys, the father and the son, versus the police.
Mhm.
And they call cops like tyrants. Like, you fucking tyrant.
Yeah.
Trying to impose the will. Bootlicker.
Dude, it's really a really good movie. So I watched those two.
Those are 94 and 95 on Rotten Tomatoes. But also kind of low on IMDb. Like 6.4, 6.5 on IMDb.
6.4, 6.5 isn't terrible. My cutoff is usually 6.
Well, I mean,
Depending
Rotten
on the
Tomatoes,
type of movie, though. Because like a 6 for a comedy is not bad.
I don't even need a movie to be good. I just need it to make sense.
Yeah.
Like, just take me on a journey that I can, like, I'm not going to be like, come on.
Yeah, you don't have to pull up the Wikipedia after.
This
Like, what
was-
actually happened in this movie?
Okay, speaking of that, the last movie I watched was a movie called, oh my God, I'm going to forget.
No, you're not, bro. It's going to come to you.
It's a Korean movie.
Parasite.
DD?
No. Older, 2004.
Old Boy?
Yes.
The best of all time.
Old Boy.
Maybe a top 10 movie of all time.
Holy shit, this movie. Holy
never saw it?
shit.
I've heard of it, though.
Bro, holy shit.
Yeah, that's good.
This movie, I was shaking.
You have to translate it, though. You got to read it.
Doesn't matter.
For this movie, I'm usually not a big reader. For this movie, it doesn't fucking matter. It's the best action sequences, like the look of everything. Like, isn't there a scene where he's just like eating eel or something like that? He's like slurping
It's
eel
pretty
along the spit.
gross.
But it's like
Octopus, I think.
octopus.
It is, yeah.
But even just the
Sounds
The
nasty.
live octopus.
the movie is so fucking.
There's
good.
some gore to it, but I don't know.
It's good action.
Great action, incredible fight
Great
choreography.
action.
There's a very famous scene, a fight scene in a hallway. It was all one shot, and this was 2004, so this was before like every director was doing that one long uncut shot
Yeah.
in a movie. But dude, unbelievable, crazy twist, just sick. So I would say any of those three. If I were to tell you, since you haven't seen any of them, well, you saw Rebel Ridge. For our listeners out there, Rebel Ridge is like lighthearted. You can watch it and not be too twisted up afterwards. Sovereign's a little bit more like heavy reading, but very well acted, kind of pretty thoughtful, very interesting. And then Old Boy is like, prepare to have your brain.
That's Park
flipped on its
Chan-wook,
head.
the director.
I'll have to check that out.
Parasite?
No. Park Chan-wook is that's Bong Joon-ho. You're thinking.
Bong Joon-ho.
Bong Joon-ho is Parasite. Park Chan-wook is Old Boy. Of course, you knew that though.
Yeah, I knew that.
You know who I was thinking about earlier today? Speaking of names like that, we used to. Do you remember? I think it was the '96 Women's World Cup. Maybe it was '99. We went to see China play at Foxborough, I think they were playing against Sweden.
At
And the
Gillette?
star of the Chinese women's national soccer team was Sun Wen,
Really?
which sounds like a question and answer in the wrong order.
Yeah, it really does. Soon when? Now.
Dude, I got my lips are sunburnt.
We
And I
couldn't
have
afford to
blisters
see
on
the
them.
American team. We went to see China versus Sweden.
That's kind of fucked.
At Gillette?
Mm-hmm.
Still
No,
sick.
it wasn't Gillette then. It was Foxborough.
Dude, I want to go to the World Cup and Olympics in the U.S. so bad.
You should.
Okay. Fuck it. I'll do it.
That'd be sick.
This podcast is brought to you by Game Time.
Yeah.
We should. I mean, it'd be fun to all go together. Maybe we
Yeah.
take the boys. Maybe take my
Take
young
the fellas
sons.
out. Yeah. Take the boys out.
Yeah, perfect.
They could probably get in for free or something.
Probably, yeah.
Strap them to my body like some C4.
Mm.
Strap them under my shirt in a fat suit like I'm Brendan Fraser. Call back.
You guys watch the EWC at all?
I felt bad for interrupting your sunburnt lips.
Oh, that was really nothing. I was just saying because it's been bothering me.
They don't look sunburnt.
Dude, it's so painful.
You got to go Aquaphor.
I've been layering up on Aquaphor.
You need Aquaphor at night.
And not only on the lips, you need to like do like a ring around the lips.
ring around the rosy.
Yeah.
Which is a song about
Slavery.
Yeah. All
Black
ashes,
Plague or
ashes.
something?
We all fall down. Yeah, because they burn the bodies.
Did you guys watch the EWC?
Yeah, it was so good.
It's fucking amazing.
I'm sorry. What is that?
Esports World Cup in Saudi Arabia.
Didn't watch it.
Optic won.
Of
Obviously.
course.
Back to back. Greatest team of all time. So we're saying.
Shout out to my bros on Optic. I mean, they need to.
Shout out
Like
to
eventually,
the
it's
Green
going to
Wall.
need to be a salary cap situation
Kind of, yeah.
because if you can just gather the best talent.
There's really 3 teams in the league that can get the best talent, and then every other team is like decent, but like they're not going to beat.
It would be a great story if the
I
boys,
mean, there are.
but like if the boys could like cobble together like some kind of.
Well, that's the thing that's cool about it is the tournament style is there's Call of Duty pros in the CDL, and then there's this thing called the Challengers, which is like anyone can be in it. It's like amateurs, and there's teams, and you just scrimmage against other minor league teams, and they get pulled up into the pros. But in the tournaments like this, it's like a bracket, and the Challengers teams can go play in the tournament
getting a
against the
ragtag,
pro teams.
yeah,
And one of
ragtag
them-
group of friends.
Yeah,
that's
and they
nice.
one of the Challengers teams, I believe, knocked out one of the pro teams.
That's literally that should have a fucking Disney movie.
Isn't
about
that
it.
insane? It's pretty
It'd be
sick.
the most boring movie of all time.
No,
but they
no.
should
You
have.
guys are missing out. It's fucking like this is top tier entertainment.
I think it is. I watched it.
No, you didn't.
All right. Well, stop fucking calling me out. It's like literally not your fucking business.
It's genuinely like I'm all in, and I kind of want to get involved.
Can we get merch from them? Can we buy some Optic merch?
I already bought my back-to-back champs shirt. Mook bought the EWC because Mook's like in with these guys,
Yeah, don't
which
they?
pisses me off.
Who has him? Scump has him as his Abby.
Yeah. Because so this dude Scump, he's like the greatest Call of Duty player of all time.
Yeah, I love Scum.
I started watching Scump when I was in like 3rd grade or some shit.
Force Scum.
And he looks like Mook. Like him and Mook have the same face pretty much.
Hmm.
And
Is
there's
this the shirt you got?
I don't know. I haven't gotten it.
Back-to-back
It hasn't
champs?
arrived yet.
17, 24, 25 on the back.
Yeah,
I mean, the
think it
shirt is cold as hell.
I think it is the one I got. It's fucking awesome. I'm pumped. But it's on it won't be here for months.
I like how the cut of it is like it's clearly a gamer cut.
It's clearly for fat dudes.
Box.
It's a boxy cut.
Yeah.
Boxy.
Yeah. Bro, I was looking at all their shirts and I was like, this is what I've been looking for
Yeah, they
forever.
It's tailored for the gamer body. It's fucking boxy as hell.
That is a boxy shirt.
Dude,
Wide bodied shirt.
I gotta get involved though. Like I want to start. I want to dive in.
How?
I want to be like
Do
in
it through Barstool.
I know.
I mean, Hitch was like, you should do
Like I want to be like I don't. Obviously, I'm not gonna play Call of Duty.
No, you're not good.
I'm not good, but
Yeah.
but I love it, and I love watching this. Like I love watching the competitive events. Like it's getting bigger. It's sick.
This is so cool. What a unbelievable maturation moment this is from you.
I know.
You have shifted from being this I would say, very sort of outspoken, kind of arrogant Call of Duty participant to fan and humble about your ability.
No, I'm not humble about my ability at all.
You just said you're not good, which is true.
I was kidding. I'm fucking amazing at the game.
Oh boy,
I've never been so good at a video game.
Shouldn't have said anything.
But the people I play against are really good too, so it's not like it's hard, you know?
Yeah, but
when you're playing against Crims and Diamonds all day.
Bro, look at what Hitch said to me, bro. He wants to do this Madden tournament.
Who Hitch said this?
Hitch hit me up and he was like, we should do you can read it.
Whoa, let's do a Madden Barstool tournament with creators and shit. Red zone it on Barstool.
It's a good idea by Hitch.
And then he said, Tim on Cowboys, Scump on Eagles. It could be huge. Barstool is the host. Brands would go stupid for it. While I have you here, can you send dick or ass pics?
Come on. And just don't show what I sent.
Can I see this?
I don't think you want to see it. You're never going to see Rome the same way.
The fact that you could see my dick and ass, or the fact that I'm actually tapped in with the bros. You'd have to play as the Patriots. You're green with jealous rage.
I am, yeah. But I would definitely do that.
It's crazy that everybody around you is tapped in with Optic.
It's fucking insane, dude.
Like me and
like, I'm like the only one. Like I watch every single match.
I'm going to reach out to them.
And they're like
you got to reach out to Tim.
Anyone that Harry wants to be friends with, I want to be
Wait,
friends
let me
with.
show you this because I took a photo of it yesterday because I'm watching. I'm like just trying to enjoy my Sunday.
The coveted friend of my friend is my coveted friend.
So like they do a watch party of the tournament, these three dudes, and when they go away from like camera to go to the bathroom or something, they'll put something on screen, like a funny photo of them. And for Scump, they just use this photo, and it's of Mook hung over in Miami.
Wow, they really do love him.
It's crazy.
That's amazing. Is that because when you guys all play, like he's the best one in the group?
Yes.
Mook?
Yeah.
Mook's a gold
Literally
3.
the best.
I'm sorry?
The stats don't lie.
Gold
I'm better than
3?
Mook.
What's gold 3?
That's his rank.
And what are you?
Plat 3.
Is there
soon to be Diamond 1.
is diamond?
I'll believe it when I
1?
see it.
Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it too, to
A
be
little
honest.
bit less fishing. A little
All
bit
right.
more dedication.
Well, speaking of ranks, quick thing here. My handicap in golf dropped 1.9 this weekend.
How?
Damn.
I had the best round of my life, and then the next day I had an also a very good round.
What'd you shoot?
Where were you?
This is a member guest?
No, that's next weekend. Remember, and this is bad.
It's the worst
My
time to do
handicap
it, right
just
before the member
plummeted
guest.
right before the member guest.
Yeah.
It's not good.
You shouldn't have
You're
submitted.
gonna have to play
But
strong.
it is a testament to my
You want to make
honesty
some calls, get you some Adderall?
that I put my scores in
Oh, definitely.
because this is going to fuck me for the member
Yeah.
guest. But it is what it is. People who withhold scores like that, that's where you get called out.
Yeah.
Like people at my club would have known because I told everyone.
Yeah, of course. What did you shoot?
The first time I shot 73.
Was that under or one over?
It's par is 71 in my course. But I'll tell you quickly about it. I'll tell this quickly because I know it's boring to rehash golf. I shot 3 under on the front 9.
Damn.
I birdied 4, 5, 6, 7.
Jesus.
I had 4 birdies in a row. I've never had more than 2 in a row.
Yeah. So where was the bogey mixed in?
1. I bogeyed 1, which is one of the easiest holes on the course.
So brutal.
But I wasn't even thinking it was going to be a good round at that point. I wasn't that focused.
At my home course, it was par 5, hole 1. Always starting. I don't think I ever didn't start out with an 8.
So yeah, I'm 3 under through the front 9.
Yeah.
And I'm like, then I parred 10, 11, 12, 13. And I'm like, oh no. Now I'm thinking I'm going to shoot 68.
Yeah.
Oh, my best score ever is 73. I've shot 73 a few times. I'm like, well, that's toast.
Yeah.
I'm going to beat that. It's just a question of whether I beat it by 4 or 5 strokes.
Yeah.
As soon as I had that thought, fucking
Crumbled.
terrible shot on 14 approach, ended up short of the green, putted because I was scared of chunking a wedge, hit it past the hole. Now I have a downhill putt. I miss it. So I get a bogey, and I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm still 2 under. There's only 4 holes to go. 15, 16, 17. Or that was 14. 15, 16,
Sorry, you
17,
collapsed.
18. 15, I end up short side on the green. It's a par 3. Chip it down, can't get close, and then I 3-putted for a double.
Oh,
now I'm even.
Yeah, the foundation
I parred
collapsed.
16.
These are Trent behaviors.
I parred 16 and missed a very easy birdie putt, which rattled me. 17, I bogeyed another par 3.
Oh.
18, I'm on the green in 2. It's a par 5, and I 3-putted for par.
Oh!
The short game fell apart.
It was really like, I don't even know what's part
mental.
of the game. It's like okay, we have to get back to the norm.
Yeah.
We're playing too well. This isn't normal. Let's not misbehave here. And I just tighten up and freak out. And
who are you with?
I was playing with my buddy Corey. Ooh, we played through a group of like 4 really good looking like 19-year-old boys.
How good looking?
They were all shirtless.
Really?
And so I say this because if anyone would doubt my score, they watched me chip in for my first birdie on 4. And then we played through them on the par 5. They had all already hit. And I stuck my tee shot on the par 5 to a foot.
Mm-hmm.
Almost made a hole in one. So there's my second birdie. And they watched both of those. So those boys could corroborate.
What kind of course is this that lets the hot boys walk around shirtless?
It's low key.
I mean, it's a little too low key for me.
Then I birdied
That would
67.
never fly at my course.
Yeah, that sounds like a little public course. Old Masters.
No
type
shoes,
deal.
no shirt, no service.
So I shot 73, and that brought my handicap from 6.0 down to like 4.7. And then yesterday I shot 76, and that brought it down from 4.7 to 4.1. And now I don't even know who the fuck I am.
Sounds like you need to go out there and just blow up.
But you need to blow up so many times.
I think what you got to do is tonight you got to just black out, right? Just get fucking shit faced.
I don't drink on
It
Mondays.
doesn't matter. You're drinking tonight. Shit faced out of your like full bottle of scotch. Tea time, 5 a.m.
You need to. Just to reset
Sounds
the
like
whole...
hell.
Just to reset the handicap. Get those points back.
Dude, when I was playing my buddy Corey, we was play for money, and we were playing a pretty expensive round.
Yeah.
And like a week before, he had beaten me for $250.
Yeah.
And so when I made the 3rd birdie and then the 4th, we stopped talking. Like I was pitching a perfect game. Like he understood what was happening, and we're cool enough. And like even though I'm taking him for money, it's like he's rooting for me still.
Yeah.
And John Rahm has the course record at my club. He played it once, just went out, never seen the course before, shot 59.
Yeah. It's fucking insane.
It's preposterous.
There was I think I saw a video recently of Scotty Scheffler at his home course. Shot like 20 under or some shit.
It just puts everything in perspective. It's fucking outrageous.
It is insane.
So I'm thinking
It must have
like,
felt pretty good.
well, I'm 3 under on the front. I only need 9 more birdies on the back to tie John Rahm. It's not unheard of. There's 2 par 5s. I eagle them both. Then I can afford a couple pars.
59 is what? It's
on 71, it's 12 under.
12 under?
12 under, yeah.
About to make a rom-com. God damn.
Anyway, that's my golf story.
That's you got to feel pretty good about that. But you fucked yourself with a member guest, and now everybody, at least more people know.
I don't feel good about it because that 73 was as bad as it could have been.
So what's the handicap right now?
Now it's 4.1. But I was 6.0 a week ago.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
So I'm not really, I shouldn't be, I don't think I'm a 4.1. I'm probably more like a 5.5 or something.
You're in trouble for that member guest.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
You got to get me and Sass out there to fucking carry the bags.
Come up.
Now, yeah.
Come fish.
Well, caddy.
This is the season. They're biting. They're biting on anything.
I don't know if they are.
Season of the sticks,
out
bro.
in the East. I'll tell you what, the fishing out west was significantly harder this time than it was
How many
last
total
time.
fish did you catch?
I have no clue.
Oh, you lost count? It was that many?
Well, you just catch so many small, tiny fish. Like, because with fly fishing, it's like all trout eat the same stuff. They just eat bugs. So it's like, or they eat bait fish. So it's like, if you throw a dry fly, you could get a huge fish, but you could also get like, you'll literally see like minnows trying to eat your fucking dry fly.
Oh.
So it's like you're going to catch small fish because they're all eating the same thing. It's more about just...
You still tire out the minnows?
No, those are a problem because you set the hook and they fucking fly out of the water.
And nothing would come along to eat them.
Bigger fish.
That's what I'm wondering.
I caught a fish on a streamer and another fish was trying to eat it while I had it on.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but it was like, I don't know if it was trying to eat it or if it was like, it was following it. Like they were circling each other like while I had this fish hooked.
Uh-huh.
But the fish that I caught was like probably like this big. And the one that was trying to eat it was probably like this big. So I was like, that's not... You're going to eat a fish that's like 3 inches shorter than you?
Yeah.
That's already hooked?
That's why you can't really feel bad about killing fish because they're going to fucking kill each other.
Yeah. I mean, if I saw that fish eat that other fish, it would have been the most insane thing I've ever witnessed. It would have been like watching a snake swallow a human.
I just saw a video of that.
I did too, but it wasn't true. They were like, look, here's an anaconda eating a woman. And it's like, no, this was an anaconda eating 2 goats.
I think I saw that because
The one
people
in the
said that she
apartment?
like survived, didn't they?
Yeah, well, and the truth was the reason the anaconda was so unhappy was because the horns of the goat were puncturing the inside of its stomach. And then the reason people figured this out, that it wasn't eating a woman, was because the snake was in a goat shack. And people were like, she lives in there?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I was like, that's her apartment?
That's the smallest house I ever saw.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't fuck with snakes whatsoever, and I definitely don't fuck with spiders.
Snakes do not bother me at all.
Snakes might be above spiders for me, to be honest, like big snakes. Oh my God, I didn't even tell you guys about the moose.
Oh, we
Dude,
saw
Is
the
that what you
video.
saw?
Dude,
I
we
thought that
saw so
Moose are
many
terrifying.
fucking moose. I mean, this was the most... Speaking of, we were talking about screaming. Like, this was the most scared I've been, like, genuine fear in so long. Day one, where we go into, like, we get to, like, the access point, and we're, like, walking in, and I'm fishing up front. We're kind of, like leapfrogging each other, and I'm, like, fishing up front, and I'm walking forward, and a massive moose with a baby comes into the river. Like, from me to, like, that
You have
bookshelf.
pictures of it?
Hell no. Dude, I turned around and got that. You got to get the hell out of there. If you see a
Moose
baby.
will kill you.
Yeah, if you see a baby, you got to go.
They'll stomp on you.
So,
They'll
dude-
river dance on you.
So we're like, all right, not a huge deal. We've seen moose before. We're like, all right, we're just going to have to cut out and go around them, figure it out. So we cut out. And then when we're cutting out, Bo's walking in front, the dad appears out of nowhere. I'm talking like 12 feet tall.
Have you seen my wife?
Dude flies out of the woods.
Looks a
and
lot
is
like
just,
me.
Just sitting there, just staring at us. And then we're like, all right, let's go way out. Like, let's get the fuck away from these moose. And we go out. 3 more appear as we're coming out.
They
We
had
saw
you surrounded?
Dude, 6 moose were looking at us.
Sounds like a Jubilee video.
It was insane. I got some... I'll show you this is like, I took this photo when I walked a little further.
6 moose would scare the fuck out of me.
It was
I'm
horrifying.
way more scared of moose than snakes.
Wow. While Harry's looking that up, I
Yeah,
just want to
look at
put
that.
out a quick call.
Oh my god. Those look like buffalo.
Yeah.
I am on the hunt for some wild venison meat. I would really like to source some wild game meat. I love venison, elk, moose. I know you can't buy these things at butchers. You can get venison, but it's always made on a fucking deer farm or whatever. I want the wild stuff. Okay, I want lice crawling around the fillets. I want
Sydney.
I want the deer to have diseases that I can possibly get, so I have to boil the meat first. I want wild cuts. Okay, if anyone out there hunts whatever and can send me a freezer, some frozen moose meat or deer meat, I want it. I'll pay for it.
The deer look at Sydney like Benjamin Netanyahu. They're like, oh, she's committing a fucking genocide out here.
You guys see Nelk on? You guys see Netanyahu on Nelk?
Of course.
Banger.
Did you hear his crazy take about Burger King? Dude, he said Burger King over McDonald's.
Dude, that video, like I watched that. I actually watched. I didn't watch that, but I like skimmed it, and then I watched the
stream afterwards.
The stream after on the plane flying to Denver. I watched like an hour of it, and it was unreal.
They were just doing a humiliation ritual.
It was a full humiliation ritual.
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Just like the Nelk boys were on with like Hassan Piker and like Adam Friedland, like all these like super.
But also like Nick Fuentes and Sneeko, like the very left wing, very right wing, all pro-Palestine people who were like, "You fucked up. You've made like you had a war criminal on your
got
drinking podcast."
Yeah, and they were like, They were like, "That's pretty much the equivalent of interviewing like Hitler," and they were like, "We would interview Hitler." And it's like, dude, no,
we want to get both sides.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You're just saying that because you backed yourself into a hole. And now you have to act like you're this like. It's so funny when people get in trouble online and then they try to act like they're this like freedom fighter. Like, well, no, we're just trying to get the input from all sides. You're trying to make money, dude. Say whatever. We're all trying to just put out a good podcast and get paid. You're not trying to like. It's not like the Nelk boys were interested to hear Netanyahu's POV.
Yeah, because they were asking him about Burger King.
Like,
Burger King over McDonald's, bro.
How much did they talk about what's happening?
They didn't talk. Everything they talked about was like just Netanyahu lying.
They were like, what do you think about the fact that people say that the Palestinians are being starved? And he's like, well, we give them food, evidence. And they're actually starving themselves.
Yeah.
It's
like, insane.
Hamas is actually the one starving them.
Yeah, and then they're like, really?
It's like, oh, shit, okay.
I never thought about it like that.
Wow.
Well, okay, so just a hypothetical, right? And I agree. I think it's crazy that like comedians and goofball podcasters are having like
I just don't understand what
heads
the point
of
of
state
it is.
on. But my question would be if they had, let's say, I don't know, the leader of like the PLO, right, or like the Fatah, the more peaceful governing group that never wins because Hamas always wins, on to be the other voice. Like, would you think that was a good thing to do or no?
I don't think people that are underqualified to be talking to these people should be having any of them on their podcasts.
I kind of agree with that.
I don't think any comedians should be having Trump on their podcast. I don't understand. No one's ever tuned in to Theo Von and Andrew Schultz and been like, man, I wish this guy was talking to Trump right now. That would be a good listen.
No, true. But I do think that they ask questions of those politicians that CNN doesn't. Like for Theo Von to talk to Trump, even though Trump didn't weigh in on it, about cocaine is kind of a fascinating thing.
I suppose. I just think it's such a sensitive subject and it's like real life. Like it's real world problems. I don't think it's something that comedians need to be involving themselves in.
You think they kind of
and I think I
cheapen it almost?
No, I think it's strictly for money. There's no one could convince me that any of these comedians are having like like major politicians on for like content
or to educate or something.
I think they're
like
having
that.
them on for views, and views equals money.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's like, why? Like if we got an offer that was like, do you want to have Netanyahu on your podcast? We would be like, why? Why would we want to do that? That's not what our
We've
podcast
got fights
is.
scheduled.
Yeah. It's a comedy podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I can't tell anyone what to do with their platform.
No, you're right. I mean, my issue with that wouldn't be so much that we were platforming Bibi Netanyahu. It would more be that I don't know how we can make that funny.
Yeah, exactly.
That's issue
but that's what we're trying to do is be funny.
Correct.
Rather than like, I don't know. Maybe people do listen to podcasts like that and think that, but I've never listened to a comedy podcast and been like, I'd love to hear this guy sit down with a dictator.
Is there but dude, here's the problem is that like people do think Trump's funny.
Yeah, but he's not funny on podcasts because it's all fucking scripted bullshit. Like when he goes on a podcast, it's like when Dave interviewed him, he said he had sheets of notes that you're only allowed to ask these questions. So it's like, that's just, at that point, we're just watching 60 Minutes. You just missed your episode of.
No, I know.
this
I was
past
trying
weekend.
to. I'm playing devil's advocate a little bit. I agree with you. I just trying to think if there is a world leader or somebody who, if we had them on, would be funny and we could like spitball with, and they would come into our tone.
I don't think we could. Like who?
That's what I'm
Obama?
wondering.
Gaddafi would have been good.
Mussolini?
The obvious answer is actually Zelensky, because wasn't he a comedian?
Yeah, Zelensky.
But he's not going to be funny.
Yeah, he's also like a buffoon.
George
a
Bush.
clown.
George Bush, I think, would be funny.
George
Bush
Bush
I feel like
could be
you could
funny.
There
mix it
you
up
go.
with.
Maybe retired politicians.
But even then, it's like if we had George Bush on, I genuinely believe like our actual listeners would be like, this episode sucks. They'd be like, why did you guys do this? We'd rather just have the
actual
Because
podcast.
we
Listener
could
would
ask
weigh
him
in.
funny questions.
Yeah, but no actual.
But we
Everyone just would
couldn't.
politicize any like when as soon as you have a politician on, it's automatically politicized, and like your detractors and their detractors will hate it, and the people who love them will be like, "You're fucking the goats for having him on."
Yeah.
But I do see the value of like a common person asking questions of a politician, not framed through the lens of mainstream media. But I don't think that that's what a lot of people are trying to do.
No, I don't either. Like I just get, I don't know, I'm just getting annoyed with all like these people who are like trying to convince everyone that they're this like, actually I think outside of I think a little differently.
Yeah, I agree
it's like
with
you
that,
don't.
but I also think that doesn't apply to everyone, right? If these comedian podcasters are claiming the reason they had them on was to, show different points of view or whatever, and
Yeah.
that's crazy.
That's pretty
But
much my point.
Every other guest that any podcast has ever had on is for the express purpose of engagement.
100%.
I'm having this person on because I believe this episode will do well.
Yeah, but
If you
there's a
think-
difference between like us having war mode on and Nelk having
No, I know
Yahoo on.
that. I know that. I'm saying, are you sure that Andrew Schultz wouldn't be like, yeah, we had Trump on because we knew the episode would be huge?
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm assuming that is what it was, but I'm saying
Would he say that though?
Oh, I have no idea. I'm sure. I don't know if he would or if he wouldn't. But if he did, I would be like, I understand that, but I don't agree with it.
Fair enough.
Because those podcasts, they get millions of views anyways.
Yeah, but that's just then you're getting into the like, why do you need any more money argument.
I don't know. I think it's like
If you don't think Compton asked good questions of Trump,
yeah, I just think it's people are crossing into a territory that they are not experienced in. And I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb because people are listening to it being like, this is fascinating.
Yeah, well, then that does come down to, is the interviewer actually good? Speaking of which, I've been listening to Acquired. Do you know that pod?
No.
It's pretty big. It's about businesses. It's these two guys that just do tons and tons of research. They only put out one episode a month.
Damn.
Only like 6 episodes a year. And they just research a business forever and then present it for
do
like
they know
3.5
how much they're
hours.
missing out on ad revenue? Must not be good business
They
people.
make a lot of money. They sold out
I don't
Radio
know.
City.
Damn.
Yeah. They interviewed Jamie Dimon at Radio City, and they're just really good at presenting businesses. So right now I'm listening to the Google one, and I listened to the Hermes one.
Yeah.
It's all really interesting. So just recommend that as a pod if you're interested. I know it's a huge pod, so it's like
I've never
you
even
guys ever heard
of
of the Joe Rogan Experience? Anyway, that's our episode.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you guys for listening. We'll see you on Thursday.
And next week we will have on Vladimir Putin. Stay tuned.
What movies have you seen recently? Have you seen War Dogs? It's about my good friend.